really begged the question, or the reflection and the contemplation of, what does happiness really mean? What does happiness look like from a parent's perspective as they look at their child? What does happiness mean for the child itself? Is happiness determined by, the parent's perspective of status quos or possessions, or, there's so many people that are walking around right now feeling like their happiness is tied to something outside of themselves, that is tied to a particular job that they might get, or, I'm going to be happy when I have this much money coming in. I'm going to be happy when I find this relationship. It really is an opportunity to reflect as a parent. What does that really mean? In this journey of life, it's never going to be perfect, as in there's no obstacles, there's no challenges to face. And so, how do we adopt the ability to understand, to find the perfection in the imperfections, and to really understand that it doesn't have to be perfect to be wonderful. That fulfillment, that happiness, that's kind of like that blanket word that all these parents are saying. There's skills needed. We need to stop, we need to pause, we need to tune in so that we can find that true sense of happiness, not the one that is defined by what grades somebody's getting, what school they're going to, what, their financial status quo is, but developing that true happiness. We're all here, we all yearn to love and be loved without condition. And, when we're so focused on outside ideals or concepts of happiness, our fulfillment, our feeling loved, and maybe even how we love others is determined on things outside of our control. So then what happens when we meet an obstacle maybe, and that definition of happiness is taken away, and are we left empty? Do we feel broken? How do we meet that? And so, when I heard that term happiness and I saw it repeated so many times, it was just another moment of reflecting even myself, really asking those questions. What does happiness mean? Another part of my wish for my kids is, really them having the skills to redefine what's defining them, to understand that when we truly can love ourselves in all of it, and it doesn't mean that we don't get rid of some things that we so maybe don't like about ourselves and then we love ourselves, but how can we just actually truly love ourselves?